Okay, welcome. My name is Cam, and I will be your professor for creative entrepreneurship. And this is the video welcome. I'm incredibly excited that you all are part of this class. I've been teaching entrepreneurship for over a decade, and I've been teaching at UT for quite a while. This is the second time, though, that I've taught this particular class, and it's the first time that I've done it online. I've been teaching online for a good while, though, so I feel pretty comfortable in that arena. And frankly, I am one of those people who thinks that actually online can be better than offline. I think if you've had a bad online experience because the professors you were dealing with were terrible. They didn't know how to use Zoom, they didn't understand the virtues and values of breakout rooms, and they were just a little old school in their ways. And that's not how this course is going to be with me. I'm going to work you and you're going to put in the effort, but you're going to get really good learning out of it, and it's going to be, I'm reformatting the course so we can really take advantage of being natively virtual. So what I'm not going to do is take some offline version and try to just shoddily translate it to online. We're going to make it natively online in the sense that we'll really take advantage of the best things Zoom has to offer. Now, to talk more about the class and what's going to involve, it's called Creative Entrepreneurship, but we support all kinds of entrepreneurship. And the two types of people who take this class tend to be those who are really excited about entrepreneurship and think that becoming a founder at some point in their life is something they want to do. Now, they don't know if they want to do it right away or later, but that's not important. And the second category is people who are just a little bit curious. They think it might be kind of interesting, but they don't really know what entrepreneurship is. They may have kind of a passing interest in that sort of thing, but it's really something that they don't really know what to expect. And so this class is really suited to address both of those groups. You don't need to have any prior experience, and it's going to be really useful no matter what. And that's something very important to me, which is that an entrepreneurial mindset and an entrepreneurial approach to the world is valuable if you start a company, if you become a founder, or you never ever do that. You've always got a boss, you're always working for someone else, or even if you're going to be a career academic, the mindset, skills, aptitudes, traits, and techniques that entrepreneurs use to navigate the world are valuable to anyone. And so we'll go over those, and you'll get things in this that will be useful no matter what. So to speak very briefly about what are we going to be doing, what are the major projects in this course, is there's basically two buckets. One is I'm going to form teams, and in these teams you're going to develop ventures. You're going to do some market research, you're going to do some customer interviews, you're going to come up with a brand, you're going to come up with a prototype. And again, I will guide you the whole way through this entire process. And then the other bucket is going to be really through newsletters. And this is going to be something we're experimenting with, again, in the post-COVID way, which is I really strongly believe in learning in public. And this is something that academia doesn't teach very well. It's this very kind of closed, insular model of you write a paper and you give it to the professor and they read it and grade it and then give it back to you. And success on the internet means something different. Success on the internet is more largely aligned with it's okay to learn while you're figuring out what you're doing, but to do that publicly. So we're going to start newsletters, and by newsletters I mean each one of you is going to start a personal newsletter that you send an issue out every week at the class, and I'll guide you through it, but it's going to be an introduction to a tool that can be really, really powerful. A lot of career services is terrible. A lot of LinkedIn is just noise and you don't want to spend any time on there. What I want you to do is be able to forge authentic connections. I want you to be able to develop your own expertise, and I want you to be able to equip yourselves for success, whether you're going to become an entrepreneur or not. And a newsletter, a good email newsletter, is actually a fantastic tool for this. So these are going to be the two core avenues that we explore over the course of these 5 weeks, which will be fairly short. But we're going to have a great time. I'm really glad you're interested in joining it, and I look forward to us working together. So, see you soon. Peace.